Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Third Age Total War Massive Overhaul submod, Silvan Elves, and we are outside the Dunling's forces. I've moved my troops from Dunrund, whatever the hell that city's name is, down here in 2 turns to here. Thankfully, there's a bunch of High Elves that have shown up, not laying siege, but they have been fighting with them, it seems. We're 2 turns ahead, mainly because I didn't really do anything. We were just moving troops around into these positions. So yeah, we've got a 10 to 7 chance. I'm pretty sure an auto resolve can be easily won. Whether or not we want to risk it is debatable, but you know, the reinforcements might not show up, and I think at 10 to 7 we should be able to win it. Whoa. Okay, we kicked some serious ass there.
We must defend these lands. Elves, take it for the elves.
Okay. We barely lost any guys at all. Not that I'm complaining. The High Elves have some pretty fucking decent troops, actually. Hopefully they'll stick around, but knowing the AI, they'll probably bugger off straight away. We have some Mordor troops showing up, like right on our borders, which is not good. I've also taken the liberty of gathering the troops from the Mountain Fort and Moria and managing to move them over here just in time. And I think we should be able to draw them out of their fort. Wait, where's the Lorien Elves? We have reinforcements from the Lorien Elves, but I'm not quite sure where from exactly. But yeah, we should quite easily be able to win an auto-resolve here as well. There's only one way to find out, but I think it's worth doing. Okay, let's do this and pray to the gods. Oof, we lost 700 guys, but at least victory is ours, and we've destroyed quite a lot of the enemy fortification, enemy garrisons and whatnot. Although thanks to this ballista, I believe we can resolve this battle as well. Close victory, lost 800 guys, very risky.
Our lands will be safe once more.
But worth it in the long run, no doubt. Although we lost quite a lot of guys doing this. At the very least, we've kept Isengard a little bit busy while we're dealing with the rest of them. Let's build an artist studio here. I've began to move down the rest of our troops as well from over here.
Onward,
my lord. Approaching quietly. I shall continue tomorrow.
yes, my lord. Come on, be vigilant.
In 2 turns, we'll be able to have the Nextra and Enter unit with us, and this army can quickly join over here. Although I am slightly worried about these guys. There's a lot of Mordor troops, so it will depend on where their movement is focused on later on.
By the light of Elbereth.
I'm not sure if I can leave this place undefended. Not really, can I?
Sire.
I think we just leave it defended for now and wait for reinforcements.
Come, my brothers. By the light of Elbereth. For the light. Onward. Ready, elves. Elves.
We can leave those troops there and
Scout the area. Stay alert.
put this guy in charge of this town. Maybe that will keep him happy a bit more longer than usual. And hopefully we can take this in the next turn as well, if the fucking High Elves stick around for the fight. Anyway, we'll go to the next turn and see what our enemy's next moves are. I'm slightly worried about the high losses that we took taking the Limelight Forts, whatever the hell, from Isengard. Hopefully they don't have big armies anywhere within the vicinity, because otherwise we're going to be pretty fucking screwed. So, you know, let's hope. We got the next turn to find out. Okay, that's not a bad general, actually. Proven commander, ability active. We'll wait for another one. It's friendly 3 stars. We've got rioting by the looks of things. War's been declared with Dale and Mordor. I wonder if... Ew, that's looking... I was just wondering if Dale and Mordor have clashed around here. But if they lose that, then we may have to begin our assault
For the light.
from this side of our empire.
My lord.
Rather abruptly soon. At least we have like at least 2 full stacks here that we can charge against Mordor if need be from this direction, while the rest of our forces deal from the threats from this way. Although I don't relish the idea, to be honest. So what we can build at the mountain forts, not much just yet really. Anything else?
Elves. Over here, elves.
There you go. At least his presence there has made them a little bit less bitchy. Yeah, see, quite a few of the high elves have sort of buggered off. It's quite concerning. I was kind of hoping they'd stick around and help me out, but apparently not. We do have a Mordor army laying siege to that, which is going to be taken in the next turn.
For the light.
Hopefully they'll bugger off when we go to the next turn, maybe. I don't know. Maybe something else will catch their attention. Possibly me closing on all their borders and everything. They might decide to fuck off later on. First things first, though, let's attempt to take this location, which is going to be a lot easier said than done by the looks of things. Okay, I'm thinking with a 1-to-1 ratio slightly in their favor, it's probably a better idea to auto-resolve this, because we have no infantry forces. Literally, it's just relying on the Ents to keep their troops away from us, and they have many ranged units. Not to mention the fact that in the past their ranged units have literally utterly destroyed the Ents, which would leave our archers completely vulnerable. So we're just going to have to hope that we can win this auto-resolve. Holy... fuck me, my luck is changing. I've probably jinxed that now, but... alright, victory. Son of a bitch.
We've defeated their wretched armies. Enter it.
That's probably the most and last bit of luck that I'm going to get for this entire fucking series. An heroic victory. I think that's one of the first fucking times that I've had that for a city siege. So yeah, we have to hold this now, which is going to prove challenging, I imagine. I may actually gift this place to the High Elves, maybe. Just thinking it may force them into action. Or we should just keep it for ourselves and keep the money for our troops. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. It's rather 50-50. Okay, troops moving there. I'm not entirely sure if we should, like...
There they are. We protect
I'm just thinking, I know there's someone somewhere over there, but I don't think I have enough forces to deal with it just yet.
Yes,
We'll have to worry about that in the next turn when we got all these forces set up. In one turn, we'll have another Ent unit. We can set up a full stack there. I'm thinking until we know the fate of our little buffer here, we keep our stacks here, just in case we need to take the fight to Mordor. Anyway, we will end the turn, see what happens, and hopefully Okay, guys, and we're back. It doesn't appear that we've been forced into a siege of Hamburg, so some of their forces must have retreated for some reason, which is slightly worrying. Where the hell are they? One threat's replaced by another one, though. We've got an Isengard army on our asses also. I may have to bring the king over pretty soon and deal with them before they lay siege to the walls. Also slightly worried about this place. I'm pretty sure we've, like, hopefully enough to keep them at bay for now, but probably not enough to deal with it. Also, the Silvan Elves are hanging in there, but they have appeared to have lost a battle, or won a battle and lost some considerable number of troops, because half of their units have gone.
I'm gonna stick
But also another half of the Mordor units are gone as well. There were 3 stacks, while now there's 2 and a slightly weakened one. So they must have won a battle, but a very costly one. Only time will tell what the situation with that is, but I think what it means is we have no choice but to leave that practically... Well, you know, we have no choice but to leave this place decently defended or risk all hell breaking loose.
My lord speaks highly of you.
for the light. Elven warrior, swiftly.
I have to decide who's coming with us and who's leaving and what's going on and everything.
Onward, elven warriors, elves, for the light. Elven warriors, swiftly, for the light. Elves, elven warriors, onward. This is the way, for the light.
Of course, we need to leave some decent amount of troops here as well,
Yes,
which would be very nice.
Elven warriors, my lord. For the light.
Who's better, the Mirkwood Archers or these guys? I think one of them has better ranging, but...
Elven warriors. Elves.
How many archers do we have in this little garrison? See, actually, we barely have any archers.
Elven warriors. Elves.
I think it's 2 units of archers in that, and that's about it.
Elven warriors. Elves. Reinforcements. Yes, my lord. For the light. Elven warrior. Swiftly. Stay in the trees. My lord. Elven warriors. Elves. My lord. Elves.
We'll give them 1 ent to go with their team.
Reinforcements. For the light. Yes, my lord. My lord. Come on. This is
And both of our horseman units.
Elven warriors. Swiftly. Yes, my lord. On elves. Come on.
And then we'll have to secure whatever forces we can here with these guys. This army will go off over towards here in Isengard to resupply the king. And we must continue building. We have plenty of cash. We just need the troops to back up our military conquest, if we will. It almost seems kind of a waste to have all these troops up here in the north, but if we left it undefended, I have no doubt we'd get attacked. And that is pretty much the only defensive position that I have in our northern sector of our lands. So the last thing we want to do is leave that completely undefended. But yeah, in the next turn, he will lead his troops to victory, hopefully. The Hornburg seems to have getting constant negative effects from all the recent armies outside of its border. And the Free Peoples are sending somebody to take west of Skillieth, I believe. Can I still see more Ministerial? Yes, I can. Okay, it's still alive, at least. That's something. It appears that not Free Peoples, the High Elves are abandoning this after our victory. They seem to do that quite a lot. They seem to attack and then bugger off again, and then attack and then bugger off, attack and bugger off, attack and bugger off, constantly like that. It's really weird. It's the useless fucking Total War AI for you. Utterly stupid fucking people they are. I do believe that's about all for now, really. We just have to move our troops over here. I was kind of hoping to bring reinforcements over, But like I said, with the current situation down here uncertain, I'd rather have a full defensive stack here just in case we get attacked. So we will go to the next turn and see what our enemy's moves are. Okay guys, the stupidity of the AI in this game never ceases to amaze me. The High Elves are leaving, what the hell am I doing? With what I can't say could consider be. I don't know why. Weird. The High Elves are fucking off and leaving me to death, pretty much, with like 2 armies that they could be helping me with. Could be considered is the word I was looking for there. I could not say it for some fucking reason. There you go. Isengard is not fucking happy, and neither am I, to be perfectly honest.
Sire, my lord.
I have all kinds of problems.
Follow me. Engage!
Namely the fact that I need to go over here and deal with this army. And hope that they are able to be defeated. Okay, once again, because they have catapults and all those kinds of stuff and archers and shit, we have no infantry to defend ourselves, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have to auto-resolve. Holy crap, another heroic victory. My luck is seriously good, but also bad at the same time.
We must defend these
I think we'll garrison the
Come, my
Hornburg.
brothers.
It's the last place we need to lose. But at the same time, we've got this fucking problem with these 2 places having really shit public order. And we are not going to have the troops to get over there in time to do anything about it, are we?
Warriors, swiftly. Elves, come on! This is the way. Onward! At ease.
Build anything in Moria? No, not really. Another 3 turns, we can get that. The Limelight place is still getting its ass kicked.
Yes, my lord.
The best we can do is move over this reinforcements and hope that they get there in time to help the king out, but I'm slightly worried about Isengard and the Hornburg. The Hornburg is an excellent defensive location against all our enemies, but we sort of got all of our enemies on all sides. Because we're sort of going to end up like Rohan, really. Which is not going to be pretty. Yeah, or manage doesn't do anything. I was hoping that auto manage might fix my public order. It does sometimes affect it, but apparently not. Nope. I mean, they can't build anything there because we don't have enough culture.
Elves.
The last thing I want to do right now is really split up my troops, but you know, what are we going to do? There's not much that we can do, really. If the High Elves were actually of any fucking use to me, they might, you know, help me win the war. But they're just going to fuck off and return to their lands like the little bitches that they are. And they won't care until the war is literally right on their border. And then they'll help out. But that'll be it. Anyway, we'll just have to go to the next turn and see what happens. At least we got ourselves a heroic victory. 2 heroic victories in 1 part. I think that's a fucking world record, actually. For my channel, at least. We usually never get that lucky. Yeah, I am slightly worried about this little situation right here. Because we need more troops, and all of our troops are in our fucking homelands, really. Way back in the front, in the back lines and near bases and shit. And it takes too long to recruit stuff. But hell, what are you going to do? We've got a great market. But yeah, we will go to the next turn once again, see what our enemy's next moves are, and probably get rioting in both Isengard and Fonberg. But we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, guys, we're back. Nothing seems to have fucking happened. The Silvan Elves have apparently pushed back Mordor, or they've given up. They're probably getting attacked by the Dales as well, I imagine, now that they're at war with them. Which is fine for me, but I'm still kind of wary. We'll keep a watch on them. I'm not taking my eyes off the little shits.
For the light! Onward!
We'll continue to send our reinforcements over here. They'll join up with Isengard and whatnot. And there's a certain little thing that I'm thinking we might have to do.
Your orders. Yes, my lord. My lord. Yes, my lord.
We may have to hand over some of our lands to Gondor.
Follow me. Yes, my lord. Sire. My lord. Elven what? Come on! Follow me. Scout the area.
Just keep those guys happy for now. I'm mainly worried about Isengard because that's quite the considerable bit. But if we give this citadel and Helm's Deep over to Rohan, then they can continue to build themselves up. What I think we need to do is give some power back to Rohan so that they can supply and defend their castles that we take, so we don't have to focus all of our efforts on holding those same locations.
My lord.
Yeah, probably the best way to get some of the king is to go through there, join up at Limelight Fort.
Seal our movements. Be vigilant.
It's the fastest route to the king, I believe. We'll continue to recruit in these lands, keep flooding with reinforcements as much as we can. I'm not picky, even if it's not elite troops. It's just enough troops to keep everyone fucking busy.
For the light! Swiftly! Sire! Scout
Okay,
the
we
area.
cannot leave
Elven warriors! Yes, my lord.
that
For the
general
light! Come on!
empty-handed in there, apparently.
Elven warriors! Onward! This is the way! Onward! At ease!
There you go, that army there will join those guys. But let's use these spies for something useful for once. Rather than watching those guys retreat, we can keep an eye on the forces. Actually, they don't have too many troops, so we might be able to make a push against them at some point. But yeah, if we hand over, because we've in the turn we made an alliance with Rohan as well, so we got map information from them. They control this place here with almost a full stack. So if we help them take back all of this, they'll regain their power and be able to help us, hopefully. Also, the Silvan Elves made an alliance with Rohan as well while they were at it, which is quite helpful. Just trying to think. That place will be fine. Isengard will be fine for now once those forces arrive as well. Within one turn, hopefully, they'll be able to get to Isengard.
Yes.
My diplomat will be able to reach Rohan in one turn if their diplomat stays there. So yeah, we'll go to the next turn and hopefully keep moving our troops the way we want them to. Okay then. What have we missed? What have we missed? Hornburg's not particularly happy. Isengard's still kind of iffy, but we can get troops into there and they'll be happy. it is really kind of hard to keep everyone happy at the same time, huh? Because no one likes being ruled by the elves, apparently. See, these places can recruit decent-ish units. They're not expert units or anything, but they do come in handy to just garrison the areas. We've got another spy. You can't have too many spies.
My lord. Onward! Be vigilant.
Yeah, continue to build that down there. Hopefully that buffer will remain secure. The last thing we need is another war on an entirely new front. It wouldn't be the end of the world, but it certainly wouldn't help anyone. Namely me. We'll put another spy there, may as well. We don't have any other spies around the place, do we?
Have a taste of my blade.
Hopefully soon we'll be able to kick some ass. It reminds me though, before we...
Yes, my lord.
Oh no. High elves. The Rohan diplomats moved their diplomat, so we're going to have to go all the way to their castle just to hand Helm's Deep over to them. I'm not entirely sure if it's a good idea or not, to be honest. But we'll have to wait and see. I think, though, this and there should be a castle right about there somewhere. Should be the last two settlements that Isengard controls on this side of Rohan. Then it's just this side we have to contend with, which I'm pretty sure is just a city there and Fangorn Forest. So Isengard's future is not looking too bright, assuming that everything goes according to plan, which it never does in any of my videos. So I don't see any reason it should start doing it now. But yeah, we'll go to end the turn, although I am slightly thinking about attacking these guys here.
I'm gonna stick you.
I'm just thinking if we attack them on the bridge... I don't know. Nah, I think we'd have enough infantry to hold them. If they do run over, I think we'd take too many casualties. So anyway, we'll end the turn, go to the next turn and see what the hell happens. It seems everything's fine. We just need to... Okay, everything is not fine. Everything is not fine. Suddenly not fine.
For the light.
How many troops can leave Isengard? And worry about Mordor laying siege to this while we're at it as well.
Yes, my lord.
I wonder if we can bribe orcs. Yeah, probably not.
Unfortunately, we cannot. Something else you'd like to suggest?
I wonder if we can get a ceasefire with him.
Your plan seems
Yay, you accept. I'll kill you in a minute, but hopefully that will keep them away from Helm's Deep for a bit. But yeah, if that keeps them off my back while I deal with Isengard, I'm cool with that. Of course, we'll have to send over troops from Isengard, which is going to be a pain, because we won't be able to send a lot of them without causing unrest.
Onward, my lord. Elves. Yes, my lord. Come on. Elves. Onward.
Right, with all these forces we should be able to considerably screw up Isengard's little siege here. Failed invasion of Minas Tirith, that's nice. The last thing we need is Gondor losing itself, although I think they've been pretty screwed. Yeah, the hostilities between Mordor and me have subsided for now, but I doubt that will last very long at all. Whoa! Speaking of hostilities between Mordor, that's nice.
Elves!
Eh? Is that new? Cannot attack allies. First, you must send a diplomat to inform them of your invitations. Okay, so wait, you can't declare war on allies by just attacking them anymore. I thought I had military access with the Elves of Lorien. Pretty fucking sure I did.
My lord.
I must have a diplomat sat around here somewhere
Yes,
near
my lord.
them.
Your orders. Yes, my lord. Your orders. Yes. I shall continue tomorrow. My lord.
That's weird. I could swear I had military access to him,
For
but
the light! Come on!
apparently not. What's that tree that they have? Huh. Yeah, Mordor's been asking me for peace terms for quite a while. During the turn times, they constantly ask you for peace. I've always declined, but if it keeps them away from my fucking buildings while I deal with Isengard, I'm fine with that. We'll turn around and kill them later. We should easily be able to deal with these Isengard forces here. And then, hopefully, with combined forces from Isengard and Famburg, we should be able to move over and deal with the rest of them. And then it's just, I believe, one in Fangon Forest and then one city over here that they have under their control. And that's about it, really. After that, we have completely wiped out Isengard. Hopefully, they won't have a Horde script. Because I really, really hate the Horde script. If you defeat the fucking faction, it should be defeated. It should remain defeated. It's dead. We don't need to fucking hear from it again. But anyway, at least Minas Tirith is still standing, so that means Gondor's still in the game. So's Rohan. How long that lasts is very much debatable, but you never know. The AI's sometimes not as incompetent as it usually is when it's trying to help me. I'm going to send this spy out just to keep an eye on.
My lord.
So look, there are some high elves doing something, and I think I did. Alright, the high elves must own this then. Or somewhere around that, because if you go, look, just on the edge of the forest it says high elf territory, so they must be doing something of use. But we'll have to wait another time to figure out exactly what the hell they've been doing. Hopefully Mordor stays neutral for a while. This might mean bad news for my allies. Meaning Rohan and Mordor and everything. They'll turn their attention away from me and onto everyone else. But probably, chances are, in the next turn they'll lay siege to my castle straight away. And that'll be the end of the piece within like one turn, knowing Mordor. But we'll have to wait and see. So guys, that is all for now. Annotation top right hand side, we should be around the 30-minute mark, give or take. There's quite a bit of editing to be done in this, I think. More so than usual. But yeah, annotation top right hand side. I will see you there. That is all for now. I'm sorry for the lack of combat in this one. I did a few auto-resolves that I thought were a bit risky, that I probably should have fought on the battlefield. But there's no changing that now. So yeah, I will see you in the next part. That's all for now. Soul out.